So you're thinking about moving here to Miami, Florida. Maybe you already have plans of moving down here, but you're not sure what neighborhood to move into, which is totally normal. It's a big city here, Miami, and all the neighborhoods are completely different. So in this video, I'm gonna go ahead and take you around. We're gonna walk the streets, the neighborhoods, the shops, restaurant, bars of one of the best neighborhoods in all of Miami. It's a suburb of Miami called the Village of Pinecrest. Fantastic homes, beautiful, large, luscious trees with amazing schools, a lot of parks, close to all the shopping, very close to the water, different marinas if you like boating. So if you want to learn more about what it's like living here in the Village of Pinecrest, stay tuned because we're jumping into it right now. Alright, welcome back. And if this is your first time to the channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about living, eating, working, sleeping, and playing in Miami and the surrounding areas, then tap that subscribe button and hit that little bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. My name is Ray Goyri and I'm a full-time Florida realtor in the Miami area with your Living in Miami, Florida team. And we get calls, texts, and emails every day from people just like you looking to make that move to Miami. And we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving soon, 90 days from now, a year from now, make sure to reach out to us, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, DM us on social media, however you want to get a hold of us, days, nights, and weekends. We got your back. We're making that smooth move to Miami, Florida. Now, we're going to go ahead and walk all of Pinecrest. I want to show you as much as I can and give you as much footage, raw footage, so you can see what I'm seeing, boots on the ground. We're going to go ahead and start off by US 1 and walk the streets there, so you can see where all the shopping, restaurants, and bars, the main streets, which is US 1 is the west side, the west border of Pinecrest. Pinecrest goes from the north side of 88th Street all the way down to 136th Street, and the west border is US 1 all the way to 57th Avenue, which turns into Old Color. So that is Pinecrest filled. It's almost all homes, single family homes, beautiful homes. All your commercial like restaurants, groceries is gonna be on US 1, which we're gonna walk by there now. You got the Bay on the east side, Kendall Drive on the north, and then Palmetto Bay, which is another neighborhood on the south. Awesome neighborhood as well, but it starts getting more south. So Pinecrest is a suburb here in Miami. If you are looking to move into a suburb, quiet neighborhood, just single family homes where you can walk the streets, walk the neighborhood, your kids could ride bike, safe, nice size homes, then Pinecrest you're gonna love. Right now I'm standing in Wayside Park, one of the many little parks in Pinecrest. As you can see, there's a fountain in the middle, a lot of luscious trees, people walking around the neighborhood. There's some houses behind me, and that over there is US 1. We're gonna walk US 1 and show you a few shopping centers where you got the groceries. Across the street you got Target, you got a Whole Foods, some little restaurants, sushi places, breakfast, cafes, all that sort of thing. So everything's gonna be on US 1. From there, we're gonna hop into a Pinecrest residential area where you can see some homes. I'm gonna take you to different little neighborhoods within Pinecrest so you can see the size of the homes in different places and get a good feel for it. I'll show you a few different parks, little hidden spots, little cafes where the locals like to go. I'll show you Old Color on the east side and what's on over there, Pinecrest Gardens, and then we're gonna end up on two great shopping malls that are just on the outside of Pinecrest. One is on the northwest side. It's right on the corner, literally it's on the other side of the streets, technically not in Pinecrest, one of the best malls in Miami. And then on the southwest corner, just on the other side of the street, bordering two other neighborhoods, Kendall and Palmetto Bay, you have another outdoor great shopping mall. So everything here that you need in Pinecrest, and you have that residential suburb feel. So let's go ahead and get moving and walk around. Here's a fountain. I'm in a little park. You got ducks all around me. You're gonna see the animals that you'll see roaming the neighborhoods. Maybe we'll see some peacocks, ducks, squirrels, some iguanas. I'm gonna turn the camera on so you can see what I'm seeing. So this is a small little park. People just come here, sit on the bench, relax, meditate, listen to the waterfall in the fountain. This is 112th Street where I'm at here. 112th Street streets go east and west in Miami. Intersects US 1 and then it The 112 crosses US 1 into Kendall, another great neighborhood. So let's go ahead and walk to the corner, and we're gonna walk a few blocks so you can see what are the shopping centers. What do they look like here? Alright, I'm in the intersection on 112 Southwest Street, crosses US 1 into Kendall. This is US 1. If you take US 1 down north, it goes to Kendall area, Dayland, it curves east, passes Coral Gables, Coconut Grove, all the way to the Key Biscayne Brickell area, continues up north. This side, it goes all the way to Homestead and the Florida Keys, so it connects all these South Miami neighborhoods like Pinecrest, Palmetto Bay, Cutler Bay, all the way to Homestead. So let's cross the street. Right here to my left, you have a Walgreens, Optical, Books and Books. This is a very popular outdoor shopping strip. You got Bank of America there. Actually across the street, not here, but over there on 104th, you have a Target's. Outdoor shopping, you have a Whole Foods, which is not in Pinecrest, it's just across the street, but people who live in Pinecrest visit those shopping centers as well. We got a little sushi place, Sushi Rock. You got Flanagan's, which is one, actually in the Grove, they have one as well. One of the best ribs, my favorite ribs are from Flanagan's. They have one here in Pinecrest, in the shopping center. Great seafood as well. It's an Irish pub, it's always packed. You got a Wild Forks, which is a meat and seafood, a little small grocery. A CVS and a Walgreens in the same shopping center. I'm gonna walk inside the parking lot. Maybe it's a little safer. That Japanese barbecue is really popular, and they're all little small restaurants. Yukaku, Japanese restaurant, hair salon. Wild Forks is really popular. It's a small little grocery, just like a meat market. Not a meat market, it's all packaged. Sell all kind of meats, chicken, seafood, and people buy in bulk to either cook or do barbecues. Got the Cheese Course, Chicken Kitchen, the Smoothie King. There's the Flanagan's up ahead. I'll turn the camera on a little bit so you can see it. You got Piola Pizza, which is pretty popular as well, a nail salon. So you can see it's a little bit of everything. It's a small shopping strip, but right now it's empty because it's early morning. It's a Thursday morning. Right there, and that's just like a preserve area with a lot of wild trees. And in there you have Kendall. It's all residential in there. All right, we're approaching the next shopping center. We're gonna walk here, another shopping center, so you can see what they're like, get a good feel, and then we'll continue and get into the neighborhoods. Made it into the next shopping center, which is literally, it's right behind me. So I just crossed that little side street and you got another different shopping center. You got Milam Supermarket. It's a local supermarket, boutique, but it's not that small anymore. There's one in the Grove, there's one in like Ludlam area, there's one here in Pinecrest, so there's quite a few. It's known here in Miami. Milam Supermarket, like a little boutique, but it's a good size. It used to be a Publix a long time ago. Very good service, quality products. So it's only in really good neighborhoods like Pinecrest. There's one in the Grove, Ludlam, and then you got another CVS over there. That way behind is the east side where the bay is. This is a different feel. You see, it's that other one is a little low rise. It has some bigger stores. You got West Marine, boat supplies. You got Ulta over here. I'm gonna turn the camera on. Just Salad is a new casual restaurant. You just order your food, pick it up. It's not sit down. You can sit down and eat it there, but it's not like a waitress or waiter restaurant. A liquor store, the Napoli Italian restaurant up ahead, a Wells Fargo, AT&T, a little bit of Ross, and you got Best Buy all the way at the end. So we'll just walk all the way to the end, and then we'll continue to the residential areas. And you have Pet Supermarket, and then you have an IHOP. You have an upstairs nail salon. You got an IHOP right here in the corner, and this is the end of the second shopping strip. I'm just gonna continue walking so you can see the west side and what's over here, and then we'll jump into the residential. As we continue walking south on US 1. You have another little shopping strip with a Cuban bakery right here behind me called CAO Bakery. You got a Mediterranean, Middle East, Greek little market. There's a restaurant and a small market and little shops, little stores in here. And we're gonna walk, there's a few more little shopping strips so you can see what's on. We're gonna hit the two little parks and see the homes around it. And then we'll head out more to the south and the different parts of Pinecrest. All right, this is another little popular hotspot. You got Starbucks, Chipotle, you got Supercuts next door. So it's a nice little strip that's always busy. Of course, Chipotle and Starbucks are the ones that bring in all the people in this little strip. All right, if you want to eat Cuban food, you got Malanga, one of the many Cuban restaurants in all of Miami, but you have one here in Pinecrest. You got a Thai restaurant next to it, and then a Mexican Taco Rico. So Mexican restaurants, you'll find some of those scattered all over Miami as well. We're still walking down US 1, heading south. I'm on another shopping strip here by US 1, still on the west side. I just want to show you what's in this one because it's pretty popular. It has Le Boulangerie. I can never say it. It's a French bakery. People love coming here on the weekends. It's packed with brunch, gourmet coffee, breads, bakeries. You're gonna have lunch here as well. And then right across the street, we're gonna walk in there now, is Evelyn Greer Park. Evelyn Greer Park is where we had our youngest daughter's first birthday. So I remember like it was yesterday. They actually changed the playground, so it's gonna look a little different. But I remember that day it started raining while we're setting up and it got dark and we're like, oh great, this is gonna be horrible. We invited a lot of people, we prepared, and luckily enough, by the time 3 o'clock came around, the clouds started parting, the sun came out, and it was a gorgeous, beautiful day, and we were able to have her first birthday, Gabriela's first birthday celebration here at Evelyn Greer Park. All right, we're here at this little shopping strip. As you can see, this is a little cove here, and then there's another one connected, which is sort of the same. So behind you have the Le Boulangerie cafe, which I may just stop and get a little coffee really quick as we continue. You have Chillin' Nitrogen ice cream shop over there in the corner, very popular. I've shown it in other videos. Power Pizza is a pizza place. It's delicious, but the dough is filled with like protein. They make it a special way where there's protein and something else that they put into it, so that's why I call it Power Pizza. I'll make a little pit stop, get a coffee, and we'll continue. Alright, I just left La Boulangerie, had a quick coffee break. We're in the other shopping center where there's a Power Pizza, the ice cream shop. We're inside Evelyn Greer Park. Quiet right now, there's really nobody here. After school, it's packed, the playground is packed, filled with kids. They have a huge gazebo here in the middle, and you can throw birthday parties there. They have an indoor little banquet hall in their little community center, and they have open fields, 2 baseball fields, 1 in each corner, and just an open area where kids play soccer, football, or when there's no activities, because there's leagues here, like soccer leagues, baseball leagues. There's a playground. Let me walk through it so you can see it. This playground is literally brand new, weeks, not even a month, because I was passing by here when the hurricane was passing by. Right before they were getting ready to set it up, they had all this under construction. Luckily, we got very lucky the hurricane didn't come here, Hurricane Ian. And then afterwards, they went ahead and finished it up, so it's brand new. The one before was really nice too, but I guess they wanted to improve it. So this park is one of the many parks here in Pinecrest on the west side. We're gonna walk, as you can see, it's connected to right in the residential area back there. It has a little entrance where you can walk in and out of. So if you live by here, I know I've helped a few clients get a home literally a few blocks away that they weren't from here. They had kids, they wanted to be in a place where they can walk, go to the park. So we got this one, you got Sunnyland, which we're gonna walk over there a little bit, and you're so close to the shops. Over there you have another baseball field, batting cages, and then this sidewalk that we're on, it goes around the whole park, so you can go ahead and walk, do your exercise. You'll see people here in the afternoons walking around, kids riding their bicycles. Very family friendly, kid friendly, and this is what Pinecrest is all about. Great homes, beautiful, large, old, luscious trees, amazing schools, close to good shopping, and still close to the water if you like boating, fishing, and not far from the urban area. So we're just gonna walk outside. We're gonna walk outside of Evelyn Greer Park so you can see how close we are to the neighborhood. Alright, so there's a little entrance and exit here, and it takes you right into the sidewalk, and now you're on 82nd Avenue. 82nd Avenue is a pretty main avenue. Not main, but it's a popular avenue within the residential area of Pinecrest. Takes you all the way down, I think, to 112, and there's single family homes all around it. So we're just gonna walk a little bit so you can see the homes here. This one looks like they're making a driveway. That's really common now. I don't know if it's trendy, but not. I know we did it in our house. It looks nice. The concrete square slabs with the artificial grass in between the concrete, and it looks beautiful. Right behind the south part of Evelyn Greer Park, in the residential area, there's a little small community of condos, two-story condos, garden style, right here. This is very rare. There's not many in Pinecrest, but there's a few of these within Pinecrest where you'll find some condo living, but 95% of it is single family homes. I'm in Evelyn Greer Park. You have it right behind me. There's a gate that connects to leave the park on the south side. We're gonna go ahead and take it and walk a few more blocks to Sunnyland Park. Actually, it connects right to sort of like the city hall area of the building right next behind me here. We're gonna walk in through is the Pinecrest Municipal Center. So this is where you have like a police station and all your officials for the village of Pinecrest. That's the entrance there, the parking garage. Sort of like your city hall of the village of Pinecrest. But since it's not a city, it's more of a village. They still have their own, police department, sort of like their own little government body that runs the village of Pinecrest. So I'm gonna walk over to US 1, which is right behind me over there, and continue to Sunnyland Park. See you in a bit. All right, we're back on US 1, walking south, just past the municipal center of Pinecrest. Got a McDonald's here to my left. A few more little shopping strips that are pretty popular here in Pinecrest. And then after that is Sunnyland Park, another park similar to Evelyn Greer, with baseball fields, playground area, and then it connects to the neighborhoods surrounding it. So as you can see, everything is just smack in the middle of a residential area, a very suburb feel. So, like I mentioned before, this is a fantastic neighborhood for families with kids. This little shopping strip is great. It has Ana Capri, which is a fantastic Italian restaurant. They had one in the Gables, they have one here. Locals love coming here. Indian cuisine. They have a dental place, a roasted and toasted breakfast area. They have a pizza shop in there. And then you have a Chase Bank right next to it. So I'm gonna continue walking so we can get to the park. Alright, this is the entrance to the shopping. They're doing a little bit of construction, but it goes in. It's a small little shopping strip with the restaurants, cafes, offices, dental offices, and then there's a Chase Bank right next door. Alright, we walked right into Sunnyland Park. I used to come play baseball here as well, but they've sort of changed the park, how it looks. You got a nice little baseball, little league field here. This is sort of the entrance where I walked in, but you have a parking lot here to my left and a little community center with another gazebo. Check out how well manicured and how well kept these parks are. These are just a few that I'm showing you scattered all around Pinecrest, because people who live here like being outdoors, taking their kids to play, giving them the best memorable childhood that they can by living here in a very safe neighborhood with lots of things to do, lots of park, great schools. So your kids will definitely have a memorable childhood living here in Pinecrest. That's the feedback I get from everyone living here. They love it. Their kids grew up here and they make a lot of friends. So here you have that new sport. I forgot what it's called, but it's the new sport that's popping up everywhere. It's like a tennis, paddle ball. Oh, let me get the ball for you. There you go. You're welcome. Okay, so you have a community center here, a little league baseball field, batting cages. You have that new little area where used to be basketball courts. Well, the basketball courts are still there, but they're playing that new game of pickleball. That's the name. They're playing pickleball. It's become so popular. I think they're making like leagues and people getting paid for it. It's amazing. Not only it's everywhere in the U.S. and that's what they're playing. It's like a tennis, ping pong mix. This is a football field. They do play little league football here. Another baseball field. They used to be back there. They switched it over here. But as you can see, it's a nice, well-kept park. I'm gonna walk you around the park, and we're gonna go out another entryway that leads to a residential area, so you can see where these parks are located. Because I know you see US 1 there. That's a busy street, but just on the other side and surrounding it are single-family homes, residential. So here's the playground area. Nice playground area with a canopy, an exercise spot. This is a dog park within the Sunnyland Park. They're making the lines for, I guess they're having a football game later on. I guess we're not able to go there. That entryway is only for the Pinecrest Dog Park. So I see it's fenced in, the entry gated, and it's locked to the park. So the dogs could only play in this little area right there. So pretty smart. And then you have residential homes all around here. Surrounding, you see how there's a lot of these trees are like I call it arecas, where they grow pretty wild. Palm trees, huge old banyan trees scattered everywhere. So that's all of Pinecrest. There's these type of trees all over Pinecrest. So if you like that, living amongst these old banyan trees, you're definitely gonna love Pinecrest. All right, let's continue walking. Now what I'm gonna do, first of all, if you're liking this video, make sure to hit that like button. Go ahead, hit it, smash it. There you go, thanks. And also leave us some comments below. This helps us to better understand what you guys want to know about, so we can shoot better videos and use the topics that you guys are telling us that you want to see. All right, so we're gonna continue. I'm gonna go ahead and walk back to the car. We're gonna drive to another neighborhood, probably like on the south side, so you can see the bigger homes here in Pinecrest and how are the neighborhoods, and get a good feel for it. And then we're gonna jump to a different neighborhood, sticking more on the west side but more in the middle. We'll shoot over to the east side. We'll go to Wayside Fruit Marketplace, cool little spot right on 57th Avenue, bordering the canal there on the east side of Pinecrest. Another neighborhood after that, and then we'll see the two shopping malls that are connected on the north and south of Pinecrest. All right, so stick with me. I hope you're enjoying this video, and I'll see you in a bit. We made it to our first neighborhood here in Pinecrest. We are more on the north part of the residential area in Pinecrest. I wanted to show you some of these homes. Oh, that sort of scared me, Halloween. Check out the size of the homes. They're bigger estates, bigger lots, gated community. Check out that one, looks like a castle over there. And we came into this area called Suburbia, Suburban Road. 2-3 story houses, big estate, very quiet neighborhood. And if you come here at night, it's pretty dark. Only the houses light up the streets. There's no street lights. But most of these houses, check out this house to my right, have a lot of landscaping light, which lights up the neighborhood. So these are one of your bigger size homes here in Pinecrest on the north side. Now again, if you live in Pinecrest, keep in mind where you're gonna be working at, because you're a little south. You're a suburb that's south part of Miami. And if you're gonna work in Brickell downtown, just take US 1 all the way to the Brickell downtown area, or even to the Gables. So it's not bad, but you're gonna get some traffic. Just keep that in mind. If you're gonna work out west, then you're gonna go against traffic in the morning, so it's not gonna be that bad, but you're a little farther. And then the Palmetto, which is the expressway, goes north and south. It connects right here on 104th on US 1. That's the beginning and the end. Check out the Halloween decoration on that one. And the house here to my right. Gorgeous home, beautiful landscaping. Nice Halloween decoration, 2-story home, grand entrance. So it's just beautiful and it's nice and quiet. This is just one of the many neighborhoods, but they're all like this. Some have big homes like this, big estates. Some have gates in the front, some don't. Big entryways with driveways. Check out this one, a lot of trees as you can see. Palm trees, banyan trees, all kinds. This one's still very nice, but not as big as the one across the street. This one behind me is very nice. Nice landscaping. And some of these homes in Pinecrest, you're gonna see they have like wooden siding on them. It gives you that Pinecrest look, that sort of like a farm style. Here you have definitely a fixer-up where you buy and tear down, and people do that. Okay, to my left, you're gonna have a home that they're doing brand new, basically new construction. This is what I talk about. This is the typical house here in Pinecrest. That look, that style.
Lonely nights, baby, if you let me try.
So that one's gonna come out pretty nice. It's gonna have that wooden siding on the outside. Definitely fits the look of the neighborhood. To my right, you're gonna have another one with a nice entrance, gated entrance, pristine little gardens in the front, little courtyard area, 2-story, maybe even 3-story. Beautiful homes all around this part of Pinecrest. Got another one here in the corner that's very nice.
Here comes the downtown swing.
And these roads and streets go up and down. These are the signs in Pinecrest. All of them are gonna have this. It says Pinecrest, established 1996.
You say that I'm just
which is a fairly new neighborhood. It was always here, but not as nice as what you see now. A lot of these homes were older homes with big lots, smaller homes, and people, check out this home behind me with a nice grand entrance and a huge lot. So people, what they did was bought the house and they definitely built basically brand new homes in this neighborhood. Across the street, you have one that great size lot, good home, but I don't know, from the outside it looks pretty, maybe at night it looks lit up. This one right here has a nice driveway entrance. We're gonna walk to the little corner and then we'll keep moving to another neighborhood. All right, but this gives you a good feel of the neighborhood. If you're thinking about Pinecrest and you like a nice suburb neighborhood with great for the kids, and you want a big home, not only a big home, but a big home where the homes are spread out between each other, and a large front yard, large backyard, a lot of space for a pool and a backyard, gated, there's hedges around, just a beautiful neighborhood. And living amongst the banyan trees, palm trees, and as you see, people walking their dogs. You can ride bike here. Very quiet. Again, I am on the north side of Pinecrest, sort of on 102nd, 100th Street, and Pinecrest starts on 88th Street, goes all the way down south to 136th Street. It's quite a big area. Right behind me, beautiful home, nice gated entrance, palm tree in the middle. They're pretty much the same feel, as you can see. Big lots, some are bigger than others, but very well maintained.
You say you're too hard to handle and full of doubts. Say that I should give you what.
Check out this home. Let's look into that style. It has the peak in the middle. Looks like a farmhouse, Victorian style, flat in the front, very wide. Gorgeous estate. All right, I'm gonna keep walking to my car and let's go ahead and either check out another neighborhood, or we'll probably stop by a little fruit stand on 57th Avenue on the east side. Really cool spot that locals like to come, whether they're riding bicycle, because it's by the bike path along the canal on 57th Avenue. People ride, run, jog, then have a little pit stop, have a juice or a shake or fruit. It's like a fruit market right there on 57th Avenue. Really cool. So let's go ahead and stop by there, a little pit stop, and continue looking at homes in different neighborhoods within Pinecrest.
She's a roller coaster. Oh, she's a flame.
All right, if you're wondering where I am on Google Maps, I basically went around. It's by 102nd Street and Suburban Avenue, and I just walked all of Suburban area, which is like a little teardrop, a little circle in the north side of Pinecrest. If you want to know more specifics on where everything exactly located in Pinecrest, make sure to check out our other video about living in Pinecrest, everything you need to know, which is a map video. I dive into Google Maps and tell you exactly where everything is located, how far you are from it, so you can know where you're standing. So that way, when you choose the neighborhoods, you are almost a local and you are very familiar. Check out that home right there. Beautiful home. You're familiar with the neighborhood or the neighborhoods that you chose. From then on, it's just the fun part, looking at homes, going in and out, because every neighborhood is gonna have nice homes, but it all depends what your lifestyle is, because that's the most important thing when choosing a neighborhood. One that fits your lifestyle. Whether you like to be close to the water because you're always boating and fishing, or the beach, you like a walkable neighborhood, you want a suburb for your kids to go to great schools, you want to be just in the farmland, maybe the Redlands area. Your lifestyle will determine what's the best neighborhood for you. So when you reach out to us, let us know. That's the first thing we're gonna ask you, is what is your lifestyle? What do you guys like to do? Are you a family? Do you have any kids? What are you gonna be working at? All these things are very important to help you select the right neighborhood. We're familiar with all of Miami. I was born and raised here in Miami, Florida. Check out this home to my right, beautiful, nice little entry. I was born and raised here, so I'm very familiar with all the neighborhoods. I've seen it grown. Obviously it's changed throughout the years, but still live here in Miami. I absolutely love it. There's neighborhoods for everyone, and no matter where you're from, Miami definitely has a spot for you. So I hope you're enjoying these videos. My goal is to give you as much value, information, whether it be the vlog videos to actually show you so you can have boots on the ground and see what I'm seeing, or videos like what's Miami all about, what to do, what not to do, what are the best neighborhoods. All those sort of things are very important to give you as much value and information as possible, so you can be better informed when making that decision of moving down here. And I know it's a big decision of making your move down here to Miami, so what you got to do is, once you decide, watch the videos, get familiar with Miami as much as possible, and if you can, you come down here. You can even ask us any questions, call us, shoot us a text, whatever you want to, however you want to get a hold of us. And I recommend you come down here, but not a touristy trip. Make it a trip where you're just gonna go check out neighborhoods. Don't worry about going inside the homes. Again, there's homes everywhere. Don't fall in love with the home first, fall in love with the neighborhood. So drive around different neighborhoods, get a feel right away when you're here, driving around. You'll see the neighborhood will basically pick you, and I'll tell you, okay, this is a neighborhood that I like, or one that I thought I liked, but you know what, I don't like it. It's far from here, it's too close from here, whatever the case may be. So I made it to the entrance here. I'm going to show you the address where we're at, which is Suburban Drive and 61st Avenue. Gorgeous little neighborhood in Pinecrest. Once you choose a neighborhood, then being ready to buy a house is the next important thing, because if you already know the neighborhood, you know you're moving down here, you know what you want to buy, gotta be ready, because a good house, it may go quickly, so you want to be sure you are ready, willing and able to make an offer and win the house. So, but that's where we're here. We'll help you negotiate, we'll help you pick the house, we'll tell you everything about the neighborhood. Besides these videos, the house looks like a castle, beautiful corner lot. It actually looks like they're doing some landscaping here, and they're blocking my car. So I'll see you in the next neighborhood. Enjoy the video clips that we're gonna roll, so you can see more of Pinecrest. All right, see you in a bit. Hang in there.
I can feel no pain. I won't try to stop her. She can't be tamed. I'm so in love with.
Made it here to Wayside fruit stand, fruit garden, and it has a little coffee shop next door. Outdoor fruits smoothie place. It's an outdoor area where you can buy fruit, vegetables, have smoothies, shakes, coffee, and it's all fresh. A lot of people come here. What they do is they either walk or ride around, because a lot of people who live here love to just walk around the neighborhood. Behind me here you have a waterway, like sort of a canal that leads to the ocean, and that sidewalk is a bike path that goes all the way north that way into South Miami. This is 57th Avenue, the border of Pinecrest on the east side. And if you take it all the way south, it borders all the way, connects to Old Cutler, and Old Cutler goes all the way down south of Homestead and the Florida Keys, and it goes by Palmetto Bay, Cutler Bay, all those. So that's a cool bike path that takes you these trails right by the water, beautiful trees. But I'm gonna go ahead and get a little smoothie, probably a peanut butter shake, something to get a little bit of energy, and continue. We got maybe a few more neighborhoods so you can see different homes, and then we'll stop at the shopping malls that I promised you at the end. All right, hang in there. I'll see you soon.
Try again. Get up and try again. No, I ain't giving you up. No, I'm giving you up. No, I ain't giving you up. No, I'm giving you up. No, I ain't giving you up. No, giving you up. No, I ain't giving you up. No. Love the way we are together. Like, can't we always stay this way?
different neighborhood, more on the sort of east part of Pinecrest, on like 130th Street more or less. So it's gonna be the east southeast part. You can see the homes are just as nice, still have a lot of trees. They're not as big, but they're pretty wide, they're spread out. You have driveways in the front, so you can see beautiful driveways. These are single family homes. You'll find some 2 stories, but you still have a lot of space in the front and backyard, a lot of lots. You have a garage, semicircle driveway, so it's still the same feel, but the homes are a little bit more modest, but they're still a good size and they're very valuable. The prices here are definitely in the millions, and the really big ones that you've seen that I've been showing on the clips are definitely in the multi-millions. We'll just walk a little bit so you can get a feel, but I think I've shown you quite a bit of houses, and you get an idea. This is a very nice one. Check this out. That's a beautiful paved concrete driveway with artificial grass in the middle. That's actually the one that I have in my house. Beautiful. A lot of people here are doing it. You have another home here to my left with another circular driveway. They have space for that, and they still have green space, still have the trees. This house right here is beautiful. Check out the siding on the house. That's very typical of Pinecrest. A lot of the homes have it. I personally like it. It's all about taste, and it's good for insulation. And that metal roof, in the beginning I didn't like it, but I think they're doing it better and I absolutely love it now. And it lasts 100 years. That's the one that lasts the most. It's actually not the most expensive, which is good. See, but it looks really nice with the wooden siding. Check out the windows. They don't look hurricane impact, but I'm sure they are. Looks like a modern, not completely modern, but nice with some modern touches. That one over here, check out how wide the houses are. So you go in, you have a driveway, you probably have split floor plans or master bedroom on one side, the other rooms on the other side, so a good mix. And notice how the homes are elevated a little up, which is meant for flooding. When you are on the east of US 1 like Pinecrest is, you are definitely in a flood zone because you're closer to the water. So you're gonna have to get flood insurance. Even if you're not in a flood zone, I always recommend flood insurance. You never know where you can flood. If you finance the home, they're gonna if you get insurance, you're gonna have to get flood insurance. See how they're elevated, so when it rains, the water will drain down into the streets. So the streets may be flooded, but at least your house is not flooded. This one to my right, another one with a double garage. Very nice. And all the way in the corner, it looks like it's a dead end. And it looks like they're building a very modern looking home over there at the corner. This one's nice, but it has bars on the outside. Definitely one, like if you buy this house, you would be renovating and putting it up to date. This one's very nice with high ceilings. So you got a good mix of everything. All right guys, I think I've shown you enough of the neighborhoods so you can see what it's like here in Pinecrest. All right, check out the golf carts in this house. A lot of people, especially during the pandemic, they bought golf carts. Golf cart sales went through the roof, and neighborhoods like Palmetto Bay, Pinecrest, certain areas where it's very residential, people bought golf carts so they can drive through, visit their friends, families, go get something to eat, come back. So it's walkable, but with a golf cart, definitely you can move around very fast and a safe place to ride a golf cart. So let's go ahead. I've shown you quite a few homes in different neighborhoods within Pinecrest. Hope you're getting a good feel of what it's like. I'm gonna go ahead and take you to 2 shopping centers. One is called Dayland on the northwest, just on the other side of the streets of Kendall Drive and US 1. It's one of the most popular malls in all of Miami. And then we're gonna head down to the Falls Shopping Center, one of my favorites and my family's. My kids love it. It's an outdoor mall, very relaxing, laid back with waterfalls running through it. Just on the corner of 136th Street, which is the south border of Pinecrest. The next neighborhood is Palmetto Bay, and then just to the west of US 1, which is Kendall. So it borders 3 different neighborhoods, very good neighborhoods. And we're gonna go ahead and show you that one so you can see what major shopping malls are literally just across the street from Pinecrest. All right, so let's not waste any more time. Let's head over there. I'll show you a few clips. Enjoy the clips of different neighborhoods in Pinecrest. And I'll see you in a few minutes. Thanks for hanging in there.
I'll work with you and no one else, and how our love will make us so much better, and there will be no lonely nights. Baby, if you let me try, I give you what you want. Girl, I'll take you where you go blind.
you're still with me, awesome. I'm glad you're watching all the way to the end. We finally made it to one of the malls that I told you about. This is Dayland Mall, which is not in Pinecrest, it's actually in Kendall. And it's within Kendall, it's a Dayland area. Behind me you have the falls, a little water fountain. This is a new area within Dayland Mall, very popular mall, one of the most popular in all of Miami. You see you have a North Italia, Italian restaurant, Ceviche 105, Peruvian, awesome restaurant and a bar, great atmosphere. The brand new Apple store, the entrance to the mall, and then you have the Cheesecake Factory next to it, and then Earl's, which is a Canadian restaurant. Love Earl's with outdoor seating on the outside terrace, beautiful. They have great happy hours, and then Boss Store, which is there's an entrance to the mall right there as well. Many different entrances, but this is sort of like the main entrance where they have the valet. But it's a fantastic mall just on the other side of Pinecrest in the Kendall area. If you want to know more about Kendall and Dayland, I have other videos. You can check those out, see what it's all about. But I just wanted to show you a shopping mall that's visited by people who live in Pinecrest, so you can be aware and know what's around Pinecrest. Okay, now from here, Dayland, we're gonna go ahead and take you to the Falls Shopping Center, which is another great outdoor shopping just on the south west part of Pinecrest, which you're definitely gonna enjoy. It's a very laid-back, relaxing outdoor shopping center, which all the brand names are there. So, and there's also a movie theater. But right now we're in Dayland and we're gonna go ahead and head over there. So I'll see you in a bit.
You say you're too hard to handle and full of doubts. Say that I should give you up, find someone better, but baby you're not. She's a roller.
Alright guys, we finally made it into the Falls Shopping Center. I'm here in the parking lot, just parked, and I'm gonna go in by this little corridor. There's a True Food Kitchen, a brand new restaurant, very healthy food, a BJ's Brewhouse next door. But we're just gonna walk in. I just wanna show you at least the entrance and get a feel of what it's like here in the Falls. Very relaxing outdoor shopping mall with Macy's on one corner. They're building a Lifetime Fitness on the other corner on the east side. This is the True Food. This restaurant is brand new, True Food Kitchen. Great outdoor seating all over the area. There's a little water area on the other side. Inside has a little bar. And the food here is delicious. It's some organic but very healthy food. You got plant-based food, and we're just walking in the middle of the shopping mall. You're gonna have like waterfall and fountains, which makes it very relaxing. Here's the outdoor courtyard for True Food Kitchen. There used to be, I think, a Fridays. Took it out. This is very nice now. But check it out. This is the falls. It has walkways on both sides, cutting through the middle. Your stores on both sides, a little bit of everything. It has an outdoor courtyard. We'll walk over there with a cinema. This is very relaxing. Check out the falls running right through the middle of the shopping mall. Very well maintained. Going right through there. There's an Apple store over there. There's a Lucky Brand store. There's makeup stores. There's a Starbucks, a pizza place, a churro place. My kids love eating churros there. They can't get enough. Every time we come here, they're like, let's eat churros, watch a movie. But this is one of the malls that 3 different neighborhoods visit: Pinecrest, Palmetto Bay, and Kendall, because it's right in the corner of both of them. So it's very convenient, very relaxing. Doesn't really get too crowded. If it does, you don't feel it. So there you have it. This is another one after I showed you Dayland. So the only way we can help you out and choose the best neighborhood for you and your family is if you reach out to us, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, DM us on social media. However you want to get a hold of us, days, nights, and weekends, we got your back. We're making that smooth move to Miami, Florida. And until next time, hasta luego.